This is Buddy Overstreet. He's wanted by the head of the most powerful crime syndicate in the country. In a steam room, Buddy overheard their vital secrets and the mysterious words, Chicken Little. Now he knows too much. These are the orders given to all members of the syndicate from one end of the country to the other. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Company, don't you please. What are you worried about? A razor isn't very accurate past 3 feet.
Keep away from me. Who are you anyway?
My name is Clute. Norman Clute. I'm a private eye.
Norman J. Clute, Consumer Contract Coordinator, Globe Vacuum Cleaner Company.
That means door-to-door salesman.
Boy, you've had a lot of important jobs.
Well, when you're out of work, you can choose the kind of work you want to be out of. Someone?
I'm always expecting someone. Well, I mean, just a brakeman. This is the first time I ever hopped a freight.
Oh, I can see that. Hey, you think you like Florida?
Is that where we're going?
You know, outwardly you appear very nervous, but inside you're quivering.
What makes you say that?
Oh, training and experience. In junior college, I majored in psychology. That is right after I dropped out of ceramics. What do you do for a living?
Right now, I'm a long-distance runner.
Yeah? From whom? The feds? Huh? Come on, you can tell me.
No, I can't.
Why not? Maybe I can help you.
I don't think you could.
Well, try me. Before I flunked out of psychology, my professor said I had a very understanding outside manner. Come on, step in my private office.
Oh, what's the use? You'd never believe me anyway.
Well, sure I would. Besides, it's always easier to talk to a complete stranger.
That's right. Well, if you're sure you wouldn't mind.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Now, you just lie back there and relax. Yeah. You comfy?
Yeah, this is good.
Now, when did you first begin to feel the effects of this psychic trauma, which manifested itself in a persecution complex?
Huh?
How did the whole thing start?
Oh, in a Turkish bath. And it's not all that stuff you said. These guys are really trying to kill me. Only nobody will believe me. The police, the FBI, not even the Better Business Bureau. So I just got to keep running night and day. I never know when they're going to catch up with me. Sometimes I think I'd be better off dead.
Yeah, I see what you mean. At least then your troubles would be over. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe that's it.
What?
Maybe I can get you out of this mess for keeps.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just trying to make me feel better.
No, it's very simple, buddy. All I have to do is kill you.
Well, it's nice of you to offer.
Do what? Swallow your misery.
Well, that's it. Even you're one of Mr. D's torpedoes.
And I'd be helping myself, too. Why, I'll bet they'll pay at least a couple of $100 to anybody who rubs you out.
Well, I'll give you $300 if you don't do it. $1 down? I don't suppose you take credit cards?
Buddy, I can collect from them and still do you the biggest favor of your life.
What life? I'll be dead.
Only the negative. We'll fake it. Look, I make them think you're out of the way and they stop chasing you once and for all.
Norman, you are a genius.
Everybody who ever fired me always said that.
Boy, I'd really be off the hook then. I could sleep nights, even sleep days. I could stop running, even stop walking. But there's only one trouble. How are we going to work it?
We'll worry about that after I make the deal with Mr. D. Once they think I'm one of them, I'll have them eating out of my hand. Baby, where's the boss?
I beg your pardon, sir.
The boss, the big man, number one. Come want to see him, huh, baby?
I'm terribly sorry, but if you mean Mr. DeVere, he's not in right now.
Well, tell him he better get in, baby. I ain't got time to hang around all day. Got a lot of contracts to fill. You know what I mean, baby?
I'm afraid Mr. DeVere is booked solid today anyway, sir.
Now, look, honey, I'm a pretty important man, too, and I want to see DeVere, see? So stop treating me like I was some kind of a small-time operator who just wandered in.
Isn't there something familiar about him, Dad?
Yes, you keep seeing him on the Late Late Show. Gentlemen, will you please escort the gentleman to the door?
Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing? Hey, quit it. Hey, fellas, you're making a big mistake. This is about Buddy Overstreet.
Gentlemen, where are your manners? Kindly escort the gentleman back. Now then, what was that I thought you said?
Sure, I said it was about Buddy Overstreet.
Gentlemen, please. My assistants are inclined to act rather hastily. Why don't we all step into my private office and we'll talk this thing over, hmm?
All right. Hey, it's pretty nice.
Sit down.
Oh, thanks.
Make yourself comfortable.
Why not?
Put your head back.
Oh, sure.
Relax. You're among friends.
Okay, who are you?
Oh, just call me Lefty.
Where are you from, Lefty?
From New Jersey.
What part?
Newark.
Newark. Interesting place. Population approximately 400,000. Principally noted for the manufacture of shoes and handbags and sundry leather goods. Not to mention...
That's a good idea, Junior. Don't mention it. Who do you work for?
For myself. I'm what you might call an independent contractor. You know, do-it-yourself-hood.
Just what is it you know about Buddy Overstreet?
That you're looking for him, and you can't find him, and that I know where he is. Naturally, I'd like to tell you fellas a little more, but, well, with this light in my eyes and these clamps on my arms...
Now, just where is Overstreet, Lefty?
Sorry. That's for me to know. You see, I intend to rub him out for you.
Rub him out? My dear man, this is a legitimate empire I'm running. Besides, businessmen don't stoop to things like that. Harry.
Now, you tell us where he is, huh? Or you're the one that gets rubbed out.
You do that and you'll never find him. Because I'm the only one that knows where he is, see?
Harry. You know, Lefty, I kind of like your style.
Huh?
It's a little old-fashioned, but I think we can make a deal.
Well, I got some bad news for you, Mr. D. It's going to cost you $2 or forget it.
That's pretty cheap, isn't it? Let's make it 3,000.
Any special way you want it done, Mr. D?
No, just so it's done. And if you don't mind, we'll make the payment COD.
COD?
Cash on demise.
And they fell for it, no questions asked?
Oh, they asked plenty of questions. But thanks to my years in unemployment offices, I had plenty of answers.
Hey, $3,000. Boy, that's a lot of blood money. Oh, what am I saying?
How do you want to die, buddy?
I don't know. That's a problem I never thought I'd have.
Me neither. Don't you have any ideas?
Well, you could always shoot me.
Oh, no. That doesn't show any imagination.
Well, how do you want me to die, Norman?
I don't know, buddy. Just so it's done. That's what DeVere said. He was no help at all. And then, of course, there's always a matter of proof.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I mean, it's for sure he won't take your word that I'm dead.
Maybe he won't have to take my word. Maybe I can rig it so they see you die with their own eyes. Well, gentlemen, here it is. Conclusive proof that Buddy Overstreet died with his boots on.
What do you mean, boots? These are tennis shoes.
It's just a figure of speech.
But it isn't proof. Must be a million guys who wear a size 9 shoe.
All right. Try this on for size. Please read the inscription.
May I, Dad?
Certainly, son.
Made in Japan.
I said the inscription.
To Buddy on his graduation. Love, Mom.
Very touching.
It still doesn't prove anything.
Funny, I thought you'd say that. So I brought along a little eyewitness. I made a little home movie of the event. Just so you gentlemen could see what you paid for.
You mean you filmed the rub out?
Of course. I had a cameraman and everything.
A cameraman? Have you flipped? You mean there's a witness like that walking the streets? What are you, kidding us?
Bad choice.
Relax, gentlemen, relax. After the film was shot, so was the cameraman.
Thank you.
Plain or buttered, say.
It's just not like being at the movies without popcorn. Now, this better be good, Lefty, or you're liable to fade out before the film does.
Ready when you are, Mr. D.
All right, roll 'em. Stuff went out with bathtub chin.
Yes, that Hitchcock touch.
You gotta admit. This picture isn't in color.
Couldn't. It's a low-budget rub-out.
This picture should be entered in the film festival.
Bravo, wonderful, excellent. What a performance. You are better than Jack LaRue.
Just like a real professional.
And such a sad ending.
Are you kidding? Well, we just got rid of Buddy Overstreet for good.
You have to admit he had the most sympathetic part.
You've got a great future in this business, Lefty. Why, in 1 week, you've accomplished more than my whole organization has in months.
Why, it was nothing, really.
That's what I like to see in a killer. Genuine humility. Just to show you my appreciation, I'm going to give you an extra bonus.
Yeah?
I'm paying you $4,000.
4,000?
And I'll be happy to validate your parking ticket. That's what he said.
He really believes I'm dead?
$4,000 worth. I told you there was nothing to worry about.
I can't believe it. After all these months of running and hiding, it's like being born over again. Norman, I'll never be able to thank you for this.
Well, so long, buddy. It was great knowing you.
Goodbye, Norman.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
All right, Jobs. You Norman J. Clute?
Well, yes.
The technician who developed your film at the Alpine Lab tipped us off about you. You're under arrest for the murder of Buddy Overstreet.
What am I worried about? I'm a free man now. Hey, mister, you got a match? Oh, that's okay. I got a lot of them here. You can keep them. Hey, I like this little looking glass you got. Big wheels. I love this car. Got a good aimer. Oh, no.
But I'm innocent, I tell you. I didn't do it.
Are you kidding? Why in the movie when you dumped the body?
What if I told you that movie was a fake? And that Buddy Overstreet is still alive? What would you say to that, huh?
Well, after seeing it 8 times, I say I'd be very astounded.
And I would also say, if what you say is true, and you took the boss's money for something you didn't do, you're a dead duck, no matter what the jury says.
I killed Buddy Overstreet pretty good, didn't I?
All right, Lefty. We're all set.
You mean you're gonna bust me out?
I mean, we got you the greatest criminal lawyer in the country, Charles Drewton.
Charles Drewton? I never heard of him.
Frankly, Dad, neither have I.
There's very little of anything you've ever heard about, Junior. You get this straight. You keep your big mouth shut about me and my organization, and we pay to get you off. Got me?
Yeah, but what makes you so sure you're gonna get me off?
I told you, we got the greatest criminal lawyer in the country.
Yeah, but even Perry Mason blew one once in a while.
We didn't get him. We got Charles Drewton, a man who never lost a case. Until this one. That film was destroyed.
Well, it turned out so good, I ordered an extra dozen prints.
I'm alive. I'm not dead, and I've never been dead. So they can't kill Norman for killing me because he really didn't kill me. And that'd be a crime, which this crime really isn't. You understand me?
No, and I don't think you do either. Why do I get all the kooks on my beat?
But officer, Hey, kid, you like ice cream?
Yeah?
Well, here's $1. Go buy a whole gallon. Don't worry about your bike. I'll park it in front of the courthouse. I gotta get through this. Pardon me, it's an emergency. Coming through bicycle, coming through.
And therefore, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in view of the evidence which the murderer so callously had the audacity to put into the film which you have just seen, I believe you can reach only one possible verdict, and that is guilty. Your Honor?
The defense may proceed with its rebuttal.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, having heard the eloquent argument of my distinguished colleague, the district attorney, and taking into consideration the alleged evidence against my client, all I can say is the defense rests.
How do you think it's going, Dad?
Heard the evidence?
That bad, huh?
Bring in 3 possible verdicts. Murder in the first degree.
Officer, I gotta see the judge right away.
Can't you see court's in session?
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. You see, this guy...
Sorry, you'll have to sit down and wait.
You don't understand. This is a matter of life and...
You must find the
Dead.
The verdict must be unanimous. File to the jury room to deliberate, and when you arrived at such a verdict, the jury will return and the foreman will announce the verdict.
They can't. This guy is a friend of mine. It's all a big mistake.
Have you no respect for the law?
Can I ask you a question? How much do you charge for a will?
Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree.
Order!
He's innocent, I tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I
He didn't kill anybody, and I can prove it.
You be
brought
still.
in a verdict?
You heard the man, Overstreet. Will you pipe down?
Overstreet? Overstreet?
Overstreet?
Order in the courtroom.
Let me go. I'm a witness for the defense, and I'm Exhibit A. I'm the victim. Buddy, it's you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Not now, Norman. Not now. Your Honor, you got to listen to me. I'm Buddy Overstreet, and I'm alive in the flesh, and Norman never killed me, and it's a mistake. It's just a practical joke. So you can't sentence Norman for murder because I'm not even dead.
Not here, you nitwit.
Yet.
Your Honor, I demand the jury's verdict be set aside, and this entire case be designated
A mistrial, mistrial. Release the defendant.
How, Buddy? Gee, not now, Norman.
Well, gentlemen, since the trial is over, there's no need to linger here.
I recognize those tennis shoes anywhere.
glad to see you again. I want to thank you for showing up at the courthouse and saving my life. That was a close call.
Well, after all you did for me, I couldn't let that happen to you.
Forget it.
Norman, I'm glad we're back together. With you around, I feel like I got some protection here.
Protection?
Yeah, you don't think the syndicate's going to stop chasing me. I had to dodge bullets all the way down to the freight yards.
They're that close?
Yeah.